Probably my favorite tradition is the Preseason Retreat. So before the dreaded preseason and the soreness, we take a few days and just spend time together away from field hockey, just a way to kind of come back together as a group, talk about the summers, and also meet the freshmen.
I mean, one tradition is definitely having a really high energy session that first, when we roll off of the bus, if it's an away race, making sure that we're just turning up our focus a couple notches to be really on point that first time we row in the new course.
We have pre-game pump-up buddies, and before each game we've chosen a teammate that you're responsible for getting pumped up for the game, motivating them, and really bringing everyone together so that we're all on the same page and ready to go before games.
Best traditions would have to be just the Harvard-Yale game in that week, and everything that goes on in that week as far as it being our last time together as a team. Each year is a different team, really. You get a different set of guys.
I actually really like this tradition that we have called pass down. It's where people on the team will pass down gear to each other based on something that someone did that week, a really great erg performance, or just being super supportive outside of the boathouse. It's just a really fun tradition, but also a way to make our team more cohesive. We all, appreciate each other that way.
At Harvard, I think probably the one that stands out the most is just dancing in the locker room with the team after a big win. It's a memory I'll never forget.
So if we have a home meet, we do this pounding cheer on top of the locker room, and it sounds really cool. And then we have our cheers like Hip Sob, Yo Baby, and Harvard on the Warpath. But every year we have a new song, and we usually make a dance to the song.
I think my favorite one is in our locker room, we have this cool light, and it shines right down onto the H, like the Harvard crest. And before games, like 5 minutes or so before we walk out on the ice, we play the song Bubba O'Reilly by The Who. We turn off all the lights in the locker room except the one that's on the H, and we kind of kneel down around the H, and we kind of just talk a little bit about, hype ourselves up and talk about the game plan a little bit, and just kind of get together and focus in before we go out.
Right before teeing off, we would get together and kind of calm our nerves down by verbally saying the things that we are thankful for the day. And most of the time, people would say that we're thankful to be with each other, and that really means a lot.
One tradition that comes to mind is sort of just on Saturday practices, in the fall especially, and then a little bit less so in the spring just because racing starts. But we'll have usually 2 Head of the Charles pieces. So it's like a really hard practice, everyone's tired. We'll do a circuit, stretch out, and then everyone gathers together right in the boat bay.
The most memorable traditions was definitely the pre-match haka. It was kind of like after the national anthem, we'd come into a circle and we do basically like an All Blacks haka, but in our own Harvard Crimson style. We switch it up every year, we do our different things every year. But no matter how many times I do it throughout the season, it'll still give me chills in the back of my spine, and it's truly one of the most amazing things ever.
Our fun little practice traditions are, we play this game called Z-ball almost before every practice, or maybe every other practice, and it's a ball that has, I don't know, probably 8 different round things on the sides of it. So once you throw it, it bounces in all different directions. So it's kind of our pre-warm-up, get our feet moving type drill.
On Thursday nights after practice, and it's always really a great way to continue the sort of team dinner thing and catch up with everyone and have a good time.
Houston spring break trip every year, and we stay with different families in Houston and run around in the heat, go to the rodeo, swim in the pool, and I love going to Houston. Houston now has a special place in my heart because of that.